let's create a new cube. Go to the isolate mode by pressing / key. Scale the cube along the x-axis. Then, scale the cube along the z-axis. Now, go to the edit mode and add 2 edge loops along the x-axis. And then, add 2 more edge loops along the z-axis. Now, go to face selection mode and delete these 2 faces. Scale the cube along the y-axis. Change the cavity type from screen to both. Go to edge selection mode, then select these 2 edges and bridge edge loops. Go to edit mode and select these top faces. Switch to front view and extrude these faces along the z-axis and scale it along the x-axis. Again, slightly extrude that faces along the z-axis. Repeat the same steps for the bottom faces. Go to the normal mode and position that window frame like this. Go to the edit mode and select these vertices, then move and position them like this. Go to the front view and select these inner vertices. And scale it along the x-axis. Now, select this object and go to the isolate mode. Now, let's create another cube and position it in the center of the object. Follow the same steps to this object. and position this object inside the previous object. Now, create another cube. Position it along the x-axis. Go to the side view and position it along the y-axis. Now scale it down along the y-axis and z-axis. And then, scale it along the x-axis. Go to Vertex Selection mode and position the vertices inside the window frame. Now, move it down along the z-axis. Duplicate that object and move it along the z-axis. And scale it along the z-axis. And then, duplicate that object and move it upwards along the z-axis. Duplicate this object and rotate it to 90 degrees along the y-axis. Then, position it like this. Go to the perspective side view and scale it along the y-axis. Duplicate and move that object along the x-axis. Then, do some minor adjustments like this. Now, select all these objects. Duplicate and move it along the x-axis. Go to the front view, switch on the X-ray mode, and position it properly. Use arrow keys for minor movements. Adjust the main object vertices, if needed. Again, select and duplicate these objects. Now, rotate it to 90 degrees along the z-axis. Go to the front view and position it along the x-axis. Go to the side view and position it along the y-axis. Now, go to the front view, duplicate and position it on the opposite side. Will be continued in part 4.